Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the expanded method for doing 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. So we've worked on the grid method. This sort of builds on that because there's still 4 parts to times everything together. Let me show you. First thing I'm going to do is put in my place value columns, hundreds, tens, ones, like so. And I've got 32 times 24. Get my ruler. Create myself an answer box. Now my answer box is a bit of a special answer box. This time it's going to have 4 spaces because there are 4 parts, just like the grid method, to put together, and then we add them all up at the end. So the first thing I do is I look at the number I'm multiplying by. I'm looking at the 4. I'm looking in the ones column at the 4. So I'm going to do 4 times 2 first. I'm going to times my 4 ones by my 2 ones. After that, I'm going to times my 4 by the 30. I remember it's not 3, it's 30. It's 3 tens. So it's 4 times 30, or 3 tens. And then I've done my 4 times 32. Now I need to do my 20 times 32. So I've done 32 times 4, now 32 times 20. So I'm going to start with, and remember this is 20 because it's 2 tens. So 20 times 2 ones, so just 2. And then I've got 20 times 30. Which, if you remember the grid method, that would have been the first box you would have done usually. And it is the biggest number, the biggest product that you put together. So I've now got 4 multiplication questions I need to do together, just like in the grid method when there were 4 multiplications that I had to put together. It's exactly the same things going on, just a different layout. So we've practiced that skill. And now we're trying to lay it out like this. This is the expanded method. So I'm going to get my blue pen and I'm going to have a go at doing that. So the 4 times the 2, just 1, so it's 8. The 4 times the 30, the 3 tens, I know 4 times 3 is 12, so 4 times 30 is 120. Then I've got my 20. 20 times 2 is 40, 2 lots of 20 is 40. And then I've got 20 times 30. Now I know that 2 times 3 is 6, so 20 times 3 is 60, so 20 times 30 is 600. That's likely to be where you're going to struggle the most, but it's the same as the grid method. This 0 shows that I need to times my number by 10, and this 0 shows I need to times my number by 10. 6 times 10 times 10 makes 600. And just like the grid method, but it's almost a bit easier now because they're already lined up in columns, I just now need to add them up. 8 add 0 add 0 add 0 is 8. 2 add 4 add 0 is 6. 1 add 6 is 7. That is how to do the expanded long multiplication method for 2-digit times 2-digit numbers. Still got the 4 parts, because I'm timesing here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. 32 times 4, 32 times 20. I'm going to give you one more example to listen to, and then you can see if you can practice that skill. So I'm going to do 61, turn to my black pen, 61 times 37. First thing I'm going to do is put in my hundreds, tens, ones. I'm going to put in thousands this time. You'll see why, because it's going to be a bigger answer. 61 times 37. With my ruler, I'm going to go over into the thousands column this time. And I'm going to leave 1 line of squares, 2 line of squares, 3 line of squares, 4 lines of squares, because it's the expanded method. Some of you will be practicing the compact method in future lessons. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is work out what I need to times together. Starting with 1, so I've got to do 61 times 7. So the first thing I'm going to do is 7 times 1. 7 times 1. I'm going to put it in brackets so I know it's not part of my answer. Then 7 times 6 tens, or 60. 7 times 60. Then I'm going to go for the 30. I've done the 7 times 61. Now I want 30 times 61. So 30 times 1 is the first step. 30 times 1. And then 30 times 6 tens, 60. 30 times 60. They're the questions I need to work out to be able to arrive at my answer. Just like the grid method, it's as if I've partitioned it into 60 and 1, 30 and 7. So 7 times 1, that's the easy bit, 7. 7 times 60, 7 times 6 is 42. If you're not sure, you could always, a 7's here and 7 might be a times table you'll struggle with. You could do your 7 times table down the side of your page, counting up in 7's, which will help you to spot ones that you might be finding a little bit tricky. So I'm going to go up to 70 with that. So 7 times 6 is 42. So 7 times 60 must be 420. Then I've got 30 times 1. Timesing anything by 1 is easy, it stays the same, so 30. 30 times 60. 3 times 6 is 18. Times 10, 180. Times 10 again, 1,800. 3 times 6 is 18. 30 times 6 is 180, so 30 times 60 is 1,800. Now I add them up. 7 at 0 at 0 at 0, 7, 2 at 3, 5, 4 at 8, 12, so the 2 goes here, 1 goes on there, 1 at 1, 2. So my answer to 61 times 37 is 2,257. I hope that helps. Do rewatch the video, pause it, slow it down, as whatever helps you to start to pick up this skill, building on the grid method from last time. Thank you.